Hi, I'm Erimolibja Ijoku from Iganga Secondary School, doing number 22 under practice numbers, which is three-dimensional geometry. So this is the pyramid and this is our model. So the first question is, we're supposed to find the volume of this pyramid, of which the volume is got from the formula, a third times the base area times the height. This is our base area AB, CD, and this is our height. So the base area is a rectangle. Now we shall use this formula, length times width. Since it's a rectangle, therefore our length AB is 16 centimeters and the width BC is 12 centimeters times our height, which is BO, which is 24 centimeters. Therefore, our volume will be finally got as 1536 centimeters cubed. This is our volume. So, next we are supposed to find the angle between this line AV and the base ABCD. So, when we are to see, this angle is going to be formed at this part of the model. So, it will be formed at an angle. Here is 24, which is our height, and here we don't know the length, which is, so we're supposed to get it from the line AC, of which AO is half that line AC. So first have to calculate for the line AC. We shall extract the triangle, which will look like this. So BC, A, and B. Our line AB is this one, which is 16 centimeters, and BC, which is 12 centimeters. So we have to first calculate AC. To get half of it, it will be AO, to get our length there. So we shall use Pythagoras Theorem to calculate for this side AC. It will be A squared plus B squared equals to C squared. To be 12 squared plus 16 squared equals C squared. Plus 256 equals C squared. When you add this, we shall result 400, which is equal to C squared. In order to get C, we have to find the square root of C and this side. So we shall put the square root on both sides in order to find C. Therefore, our C will be equal to 20 centimeters. So this is our line AC, which is 12 centimeters, and our line AO is half this line AC. So AC will be got as half, AO will be got as half of AC. AO will be equals to a half times this 20. 10. Therefore, our line AO is equals to 10 centimeters. This is 10 centimeters. So, from here, we have the opposite of this angle, which is F, which is 24 centimeters, and then the adjacent, which is 10 centimeters. So we shall use tan to find this angle theta. So angle theta will be got as tan theta equals opposite out of the adjacent, of which from here our opposite is 24 centimeters. 24 out of the adjacent, which is 10 centimeters. Therefore, to find that angle, we shall find the inverse of 24 out of 10, which will be tan inverse of 2.4. Our angle will equal to 67.38 degrees. So that's our angle, 67.38 degrees. Our next question is requiring us to find the angle between the plane ADV and BCV, of which the common point is at V. So this will be how it look like. And now we shall have to divide these planes in the middle in order to get a convenient line which will look like this. and it will form this line and this line. So our interest is in this angle here. Our interest is in this angle between this line and this line. It will form this triangle. We shall extract it and it will look like this. Of which our line VO is the height, which is 24 centimeters. And then we shall name here X and Y since we don't know them. So we shall discover that this line XY is the same as this line AB, which is 16 centimeters. So XO will be half 16, which will be 8 centimeters, and this side will be 8 centimeters. And our angle is going to be there. So to find one side, since this is an isosceles triangle, to find this side of the angle, we shall first find it, then we multiply it by 2 to get the whole angle. So this angle will be the same as this one. When we extract it, to look like this, our angle 90 will be formed at O. V, this will be half the angle, and X, 8 centimeters, and our height, which is 24 centimeters. So we need to find this angle theta, which will be like this angle of this side, of this one side of the triangle. We shall use tan because we have the opposite and the adjacent, which is this line XO, and VO, which is the adjacent. Tan theta will be equals to the opposite, which is 8, out of adjacent 24. So theta will be tan inverse of 0.3333. So our theta of one side of the triangle, remember we're getting only this one side, which will be 18.43 degrees. So that is our angle for only one side. So in order to get the other side, to get the full angle V, we shall multiply this angle. Angle V will be equals to 2 times that theta, which will be 2 times 18.43. So our final angle V will be equals to 36.86 degrees. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Nasinalija Gloria from Iganga Secondary School, presenting number 22B under the topic 3-dimensional geometry in the practice questions. Number 22B is all about this cuboid, but I'll prefer using my model cuboid here. Our first question is finding the length Km. Length Km is the diagonal onto our base KLMN. Therefore, having a right angle triangle, we shall extract it to find Km. So we are going to use the Pythagoras Theorem to find length Km. Km squared is equal to 6 squared plus 9 squared. So line Km squared is equal to 36 plus H1. Therefore, line Km squared is equal to 117. So Km squared under the square root is equal to the square root of 117. Therefore, length Km is equal to 10.817 centimeters. Therefore, this is our length Km. Our second question is finding the length Ky. Our Ky is a diagonal to the cuboid. So we have a right angle formed at point M. We shall extract this triangle to find Ky. line KY, we shall use the Pythagoras Theorem still. KY squared is equal to 5 squared plus 10.817 squared. Therefore, line KY squared under the square root is equal to 5 squared plus 10.817 squared under the square root. Therefore, line KY is equal to 11.917 centimeters. So this is our line KY. Our third question is finding the angle between our line KY and the base KLMN. So if we project light above our cuboid, the image of the line KY will be formed as a diagonal onto our base. Therefore, we shall extract our right angle triangle to find our angle of interest between the line KY and the image formed. Having the opposite and the adjacent, we shall use the tan in order to find our angle theta. Therefore, tan theta is equal to opposite out of adjacent. So our tan theta is equal to, our opposite is 5 out of 10.817. Therefore, our theta is equal to tan inverse of 0.4622. Shall have our tan as 24.8 degrees. Therefore, this is our angle. Our third question is finding the angle between a plane KZYL and the plane WXY. The common point between these two planes is at Y, meaning that our angle is going to be formed at point Y. Between these two planes, our angle is here at point Y. Therefore, we shall extract our right angle triangle in order to find our angle. Still having the opposite and the adjacent, we shall use tan to find our angle theta. Therefore, tan theta is equal to opposite out of adjacent. So, tan theta is equal to 5 out of 6. Therefore, our theta is equal to tan inverse of 0.8333. Therefore, our theta is equal to 39.8 degrees. So this is our angle, and that's it all. Thank you.